Yo, Velez in the house. How you doing tonight, Velez? Happy Sunday, Velez. Hey, Christian made it. Welcome, welcome. Oh my gosh, Suko. Doing alright. Thank you for asking. How you doing? Please be nice, Suko. Hey. He's standing on the top of the back of my chair and he's biting my ear while making biscuits on the chair. Hugo, if you want to lay on me, just lay on me. Just woke up from a nap. Awesome. I didn't get to stream as much this week because I was just tired after work and fell asleep before I had a chance to stream. Better than falling asleep during a stream. I don't know how I feel about this Crawdon. It could have been really cool. It does have 4 weaknesses. It starts out being a little slow, but speed boost really helps it. A little bit too much attack, minus special defense is hurting it. I don't know, it could definitely be an underdog. I definitely see its underdog value. Just don't know if it has enough. We're gonna take a look, see what our options are. Bronzong is an option. With Thunderbolt. Interesting. I'm tempted to do that. Thunderbolt, Bronzong. That was a level 3. Can't remember the last time we had Thunderbolt on a good Pokemon. We just have to hope the level 5 doesn't one-shot us. I could attempt to go for full HP catch with a Great Ball, better than a Pokeball. I don't know if it's worth the risk when I have a safe 50% HP damage Super Fang. Goat cheese. Ooh. You know, I also had something interesting today. I had Dubai chocolate. It's like pistachio paste filled chocolate. I was I was wary on whether or not I would like it. I didn't think I would like it, dude. It was amazing. It has the green in the chocolate, yeah. So like it looks like chocolate. There's a few green lines through the chocolate, and then there's a green paste in the chocolate. There it is. No, he crits, dude. Come on. I think I would have lived it. Oh my god, he had adaptability, muddy water, mud shot, thunderbolt, blizzard. 4 special attacks to start. No other special attacks for the rest of the game. Charge beam Dark Pulse though. Nothing for adaptability, which is a little sad. Damn it. That could have been cool. Lava Plume, Leafeon, but a bit slow. Ore Sphere. Cannot be paralyzed. Charge Beam. Extrasensory Solid Rock. Nasty Plot. No Dark Pulse. No worries, first file of the night, it happens. Can't control a crit. The vape store that I work at brought it in to sell at the counter. And he gave me one for free to have me try it, and as a way to like let the customers know what it's like. And like, hell yeah, I'll definitely hype that stuff up. That was a lot better than I expected. Hey, what up, Laser Dog? How you doing today? Pumped to watch tonight. Hell yeah. That would be cool if you could make it at home. That'd be pretty cool. Ah, shit. Oof. Rip. If we can get a full runner tonight, early in the night, we might avoid hitting that 4,000. But if it takes a while, probably hitting it tonight. Hey, Kuzi, welcome. That was a powerful jutsu. True. Mamoswine was hiding his superpowers. Wanted to look like a normal mon. This is 1% of my power. Spadacia, Spirit Tomb, Captain Crunch. Ooh. That will kill me if I can't run. Oh, no. One more will, though. Yeah, GG. I usually reset on the 7s. I'm trying not to reset so often. I mean, after I had the Shellos beat Salamence, kind of feel like I should justify attempting. But I usually reset more because of the grass than the actual, like, rival fight. Ooh, ooh, you could have been so good with the nature flipped. Water veil so it can't be burned. Good speed. Damn. That could have been so good. Adamant Nature would have brought it to like 18, 19 attack. RIP Crunch. Facts. It's still average attack, but nature absolutely hurts it. Cursing Dragonair. If I can land the poison gas. Ooh, Laser Dog in the grass. If you guys are curious about any RuneScape updates, a new skill came out. First one in like over a decade. It's sailing. So you make a boat and you do tasks around the map on the waters to get sailing XP. You can fight monsters on the water. Seems pretty cool. I have not yet worked on any of it. Kind of wanted to do it on stream, kind of wanted to procrastinate on it, wait for the wikis to get updated, the RuneLite plugins to get updated, get the bugs fixed. There have been a few bugs since release. If a mon has plus special attack and minus attack or vice versa, but the minus is higher than the other, is it possible that eventually the plus will get higher than the... I mean, based on ratios, it can if the min-max is not a big difference. We've definitely had that happen. In this scenario, the attack is much higher than the special attack, so even with this nature, the attack will always stay higher. The margins between the two are 20%. Honestly, I'd say it's probably more than 20%, right? Because it's 10%. If the attack's base stat is 150, it's 10% off of that. And if special attack is only 15, that's plus 10% to 15. We could still technically run it. I don't think it's going to be as good as it should have been. Okay, dice poison and chit. Nice. Drain punch I can't use. This thing wants to be delayed so bad. there's jokes that I can make about that, but I don't want to get in trouble. See what the Ryolu has. There was a Black Friday sale on Battlefield 6. Nice. Personally, I played it. I played it when it was like the free demo. I don't know. It really wasn't for me. I played like a different Battlefield 5, like one of the one for this one. The one people really hated. I don't know, it's just the battle style where like you're a mass team, like what is it, 40v40 or 20v20, but you're not really working as a team, you're just working as like a mass collective. I don't know, it's not for me. Like, I currently play Counter-Strike, which is 5v5. You have mics, you talk to each other, hopefully. And you try to, like, play with a strategy defensively or offensively. I miss the Warzone days, like playing Warzone. Just me and my friend, two of us versus 148 others. We would switch it up and even sometimes do the duos. Instead of just doing duos, we would do trios, quads. Do 2v4s. Like I like a more centralized team effort shooter. Yeah, solo queuing in Battlefield has that risk. And I mean, so does the other two games I mentioned, Counter-Strike and Warzone. I think another big thing I didn't like about Battlefield, the amount of map destruction and like map effects. Right? A tank rolls by, there's a cloud of smoke. Bomb goes off, cloud of smoke. Cloud of smoke off the flaming car. Buildings falling, walls falling. I don't know, I feel like it just caused so much visual chaos that it didn't feel enjoyable. Like, I get that it has more of a work atmosphere, which is cool in concept. And, like, if it's something you're accustomed to in the game, I get the appeal. But, like, just hopping into it, and, like, I'm losing the terrain war because these people are accustomed to that, and I'm just sitting here, like, trying to figure out what's going on. I was trying to find a level 3 Tangrowth to see what moves it has. Technically, we could run this. Our biggest weakness, actually, the one Pokemon we cannot hit is like Gengar, any Ghost Poison type, or Poison Heal on any Ghost type. Should be one more potentially. I think we only saw 2 the last patch. Jolteon, I totally forgot about this. Water Spout Jolteon. We could run a calc on that. Why do I feel like that's not a lot? I mean, it's 9. Eight to 10? Yeah, that's a little low. Yeah, definitely more of a physical attacker on that. Our defense is nearly twice our special defense. His Water Spout was stronger than Thrash, and his Thrash did practically the same damage. Unfortunate, because that could have been cool. Maybe, small chance, but maybe it had the Gardevoir curse of opposite nature. Another thing to mention in RuneScape, I'm actually like 200,000 XP away from a 99 in strength, so I'm almost max strength. 200,000 is in reality not much. I mean, I think this whole level itself is 1.2 million. So like I've done 1 million out of the last level, just have the last 200,000. Oh shoot, I wasn't looking. What was the last one? Cacnea. I did see it, my mind just didn't register it. I mean, I could try to like scout a little bit more intel on Jolteon. And I could scout info on Tangrowth, or I could run this, but the nature is literally making this like so much harder because yeah, see, that one did 13. I definitely think it had a bad nature. redoing the calc with the new damage. Yeah, that's 12 to 16. Might be 14, might be 12. I mean, I'm tempted to pivot to it because, like, that minus attack nature brought it from above average to just slightly below average offense. This could have been really good. I don't know the speed on Jolteon. I actually should have caught a level 6, but I'm confident in the special attack here. It is a physical attacker. It's dry skin. It's neutral nature. It's 13. I said 12 and 14. Slightly above average speed. Really unfortunate it's physical. But it's workable. It's definitely a valid Pokemon. No Shedinja answer. New move at 8. A little bit of a glass cannon. Defenses are light. A little light. They're not mid. But it's definitely not bulky. Give it a shot. Might still scout, see what other options there are. Okay, good throw. Nice. Conversion. Yeah, I definitely think we still scout. Thunderstone, that's funny. Yo, Adam B in the house. How you doing today? The moveset on a special attacker, I would have been happy. Sadly, we are a physical attacker. So we're gonna keep looking. Dry skin worth it? I've done well with it, but I've also had that good run be ended by dry skin. working against us. So there is risk associated with the reward. It's a cool ability, but you definitely have to be careful of it, for sure. Delayed, interesting. Okay, I'm faster than it. So that's gonna be a backup pivot. Just because at best it's gonna be exactly average at 20, but most likely it's gonna be slow. Tropius! Big fan of the channel. Ooh. Okay, slower than us. Not a not a great move set. Still two more Pokemon to look at. I mean, it does have a Shedinja answer, but for it being its only damaging move that we saw, and it's not a strong move. You're right, Adam, you're right. Does have Fling Big Nugget, though. Gotta respect the Fling Big Nugget. I can actually catch up level 6 of it. It has Shadow Ball. And this one has more speed, so the other one might have been a stall. I think we just catch it. I don't think we risk it. No. 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 Damn it. Stupid ability. Not even the defense or the speed is upsetting me. The ability is upsetting me. I know, right? Tropius was better. Well, I do have Gallade as a backup. That's number 4. And I guess Cloyster is a backup as well. Damn it. How did it move first? Oh, was I paralyzed? I was paralyzed, wasn't I? I didn't account for that. Ooh, hits me with the horn drill. Deserved. Put me out of my misery. Yup. Yeah, that would have been misery as well. Power Gem, Cross Chop, Amnesia, Flash Cannon, Judgment, no TMs. Serene Grace, Dizzy Punch, Blizzard, Pressure, Aeroblast, Meteor, Magnitude, Bulk Up, decent stats. I'm on top. Poor Jolteon. Oh, Gardevoir. Dragon Claw, Psychic, Hyper Voice, Seed Bomb, Crabhammer, Poison Fang. Could have been something if we had better nature. Oh, it had no other ability. Yeah, I must have been paralyzed and didn't realize it. Thinking it was faster. We go again. No worries. 6-9. 3-9, 6-9. Okay, okay. Has no physical moves other than Fake Out. Okay. Wait, it was actually a skill issue. What part was the skill issue? Dying to Horn Drill? Oh, didn't realize the para speed. Yeah, you're right. Yep. You know, the minus speed, although unfortunate, isn't a deal breaker. The low defense is a little scary, but it is strong and fast. So I technically can pull off like me first. I bet we would have been faster than Rampardos if we didn't have the minus speed. But then we'd have to go with minus special attack and need to rely on Flash Cannon to take it out. Fire, Flying Bug. Flying Bug have a good amount. Even Fire. Ice. Ice has a few, but not a lot. Icicle Spear, Ice Shard, Ice Punch, Avalanche. Twin Needle, Pin Missile, Back Order, X Scissor, U-Turn. Flame Charge, Fire Punch, Blaze Kick, Fire Fang, Sacred Fire. and faster. Wow. Oh, come on, give that to me. Yes. Okay, we can win with that. Perfect. Thank you. Spatial Rend. I feel like me first could actually help. Kind of think we say no, right? It's a special attack. It's not a lot of PP. I don't think I'm gonna run this, but you don't want to ruin a Pokemon if you end up not finding another one. Like, we want to keep it in a dimension where if there's nothing here, we can go to the next area safely. Because, like, Fake Out can potentially knock out the first Pokemon, depending on what it is. We're gonna Z? You like the Z. Not expecting it to be like a major physical attacker. It's okay. 14 damage with 100 base power neutral move. Say maybe average in this physical. I want to keep the speed, see what we have. The other night we saw a ton of Magmarizers. I don't know, I'm itching for a Magmar. Honestly, any fire type would be cool. Togetic, do I have a shiny stone? No, that was the last file. We can scout the Z, Porygon Z a little bit more. See if it has any other moves. Our special defense is very high. Might be tough to identify if it's a special attacker. True. Right. I think we pivot to the Porygon Z unless it shows signs of being bad. You can hit it with like a flash cannon to make sure it's not color change. No, I crit. It has no special defense. I think it might be a split attacker blast cannon. Poison heal has no health, that's why. Has stab. Speed boost would have been pretty nice on this. Oof. Does he die to hail? Close. Alright, GG. I think we still scout. It's strong. It can be a split attacker. Special attack is slightly above average, and attack is above average. Defenses aren't too bad either. The HP is very low. So even with Poison Heal, like, we wouldn't be healing a lot off of Poison Heal. But Poison Heal is is an ability that can pretty much guarantee winning a majority of the dungeons, including gyms. So it can get you to the Elite Four, if not help you beat the Elite Four. Like, it's a game-winning ability. Status won't damage as much. Well, it being a percentile of our health, like, numerically, yes, it's lower damage, but it's still equivocally the same as if you have high health. You just don't it does help in like the big picture of like if you're tanky enough where you're only taking a little bit of damage and you're only taking a little bit of damage from your status, then yeah, it can change the margins. Togekiss. Okay, Muddy Water. Twin Needle. If he gives me the Poison Heal, I'm running. He's slow though, isn't he? Ah, damn, I can't run that. He's slower than the Porygon. Throwback. I think he is also slower than Porygon. Maybe it's just a slow file. That was good special attack on the Crobat. Did considerable damage through our high special defense. You know, I can keep a move like Iron Defense on this. It could be something else too, right? Like it could be bulk up or agility or something. But if we keep a setup move or at least a non-damaging move, then we can easily scout Pokemon throughout the region to find someone reliable to poison us before we enter dungeons. Typically want to prefer being as close as you can to the dungeon until we have Fly. Once we have Fly, we can be a bit more flexible. So we have two options. Yep. We have two options. Both of them are slower. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Do we make the pivot to Togekiss or Crobat? Or do we run Poison Heal Porygon Z? Hey, what up? How you doing today, Shizzy? Welcome back. The options right now, Shizzy. Do we run Porygon Z who is a bit slow but has a great ability, or do we make a pivot to either Togekiss, who does not learn any moves on level up, but does have Muddy Water, or do we pivot to Crobat, which has Discharge, who is also ironically slower? So Togekiss and Crobat are slower than this slow Pokemon, but they both have high BST. Or we can stick with this. Defenses look good. Poison Heal is amazing, but you'd have to find a way to get poisoned and keep it. There is strategy to do that. We technically have Iron Defense to be able to scout Pokemon without like disrupting the clause of like you're not allowed to KO Pokemon in the grass or catch them, and then like you can't catch release. So we do have a safe way to scout for poison. And we really only need poison for dungeons. It's useful for these outside Pokemon, but it can be a bit of a like a tedious task to put on ourselves. So I'm not like gonna prioritize using it outside of dungeons. So I'll leave it up to you guys. I think in order it would be Porygon Z, Crobat, Togekiss, my option. Crobat had Discharge, learns moves, good typing, cannot be poisoned. Togekiss, second highest BST, great typing, and Muddy Water, solid, but learns 0 moves on level up. So all of its learned moves are through TM. I don't think Shizzy has chosen a runner as of yet, so I'll let you get choice on this one, Shizzy. Who would you like us to run? BM. What does BM stand for? This is the last chance we have to pivot, so those are the options. Those are like what we saw when we were looking for something else. We wanted something better, and those were the options. I think we just run the Porygon and hope for the best. We have Stab, which is nice. We just need speed for the fast Pokemon. Pokemon that are like average or below, we should, in theory, outspeed. New move. Attract. He doesn't have a gender, so that doesn't work. Hyper Fang being inaccurate is unfortunate. No, 10% flinch, okay. So there's not going to be any other finds. We looked at everything. I guess the only other find would be the Copium pivot after the first gym. And that's only if they're at the right level and they are the right Pokemon. Next move at level 18. It's the end of the tower. Second to last fight. So these 4 Pokemon, what they are there on the screen for is when we are in the lab, we are allowed to choose those Pokemon in the lab over others. We are only allowed 1 non-legendary BST Pokemon. So if in the lab we look at one and it ends up being like Entei, well, we can't take Entei because it's not in our favorites. Admittedly, being over 4,000 resets in, I bend the rule on the others where I just choose what I want in the lab rather than the first one I look at in the lab, but every other rule I follow. Because obviously it doesn't affect. I've been doing it for probably about 2,000, maybe 3,000 of the files, where I choose what I think is going to be the best one to choose, rather than, oh, I looked at the left one first, I have to run that, right? That's the technical rule. But I keep those favorites on, fills up that box on the screen, and sometimes we switch them. Every other rule we follow. Yeah, Legendary's growth rate barely make it worth it, but if you can get past that early game, by the time you hit the 6th gym, you're actually equal to what a regular Pokemon would be, and it's definitely worth it if you can get yourself that far. Yeah, Kingdom runs are very fun. That's actually our personal best. Alright, here we go. I was trying to debate if I look for poison. I decided not to. Could always potentially end up poisoning ourselves with Contact. Nice, good one shot. My child. I definitely need another move though, because I can't rely on Seismic Toss to one shot. And there was a Copium. I was considering that too, doing the Copium pivot. But yeah, I definitely need some PP. Dragon Dance would be very good. Speed is a little slow, I agree, but so were the pivots. They were both slower. Yeah, Stab Hyper Fang is definitely going to help us out big time. Yeah, I probably would have been taking more damage between the fights than I would be gaining back if I did it for this dungeon. Okay, new move. Lock. Ooh. Plus defense, let him live. That's tough. But he has no offense. Nice, GG. Okay, last one. Yeah, doing really good in this tower, surprisingly. I mean, knock on wood, we didn't see any... Oof. Okay. We didn't see any ghost types. So I didn't have to rely on... I was using Dragon Rush just as a way to try to, like, bring more Hyper Fangs to the top floor. I didn't want to run out. But, like, I didn't have to rely on Dragon Rush. Question is, do we go for the poison for this? I kind of say no. Yeah, Seismic Toss is probably going to be the first move we get rid of instead of Iron Defense. It's really not doing much for us. It's a good cleaner, right? It's 100% accurate. If I need to finish up a Pokemon, it's there. Other than that, Seismic Toss is level dependent. So right now it would do 19 HP of damage. I kind of think no for the poison. It's because, like, you really have to think about the steps it takes between fights, right? And, like, where and when you're gonna heal. So, like, the trainer below me, if I one-shot him, I'm not healing on him. So I have to get into the gym. I have to get to the gym, into the gym, up into that fight, not heal from the fight, and then go to the next trainer. Like, I feel like I would just take too much damage walking. If I had a lot of HP, I can mitigate it, but since I don't have a lot, doing 20 HP's worth of steps to get to that point, I'll end up doing half my health, maybe even more. Probably don't get to 23 on this fight. Probably only 22. Alright, here we go. We got this. Oh, I missed. Oh no, he's a rock type gym leader. Okay, nice one shot. He's a rock type gym leader, no. Okay, that's his ace. Okay, I got the paralyze off. He has stab, no! I should have healed. Dark Pulse, Body Slam at 34. Shadow Sneak. Thunder Punch, Dragon Claw, Attack Order. Snow Cloak, Keen Eye. Eruption, Calm Mind, Physical Attacker, Magic Guard, Twin Needle, Rough Skin. Also slow. Damn. Everyone was slow. HP was rough, yeah. I could have healed, I agree, but long term I think it was for the best. I'd rather move into a newer file, better file. He outstabbed us, yeah. We got a high roll on the second hit, so we almost got the 2-shot. Only on the surface, yeah. You needed a better reliable move. Let's go for the Razor Fang. You never know. Stab, Aerial Ace. Okay. Could evolve into Gyarados, Charizard. Togekiss would probably be unfortunate because we wouldn't get a level up move. But if it was Togekiss, it would have double stab. And it's a Jinx, so there is a chance we get to level 9 on the rival. Yup, hard coping. Because technically Stab Aerial Ace is weaker than Judgment. Lower attack, and Stab brings it up to 90. I'm just thinking about potential of like if we found the Razor Fang evolved into a flying type, it was physical, like a physical Charizard, Stab Aerial Ace could be pretty good. Okay, slow start. That's a good start. Like that. And it's a 2-shot. Perfect. Good, because I was also a 2-shot. I did not get to level 9. I mean, Glass Cannon, but could technically run until we got the item. Waterstone. Kind of makes it worth scouting regardless. There's a good chance we might run this. Like, normally Gorbis might be my, like, Copium pivot. Oh, but there is a Crobat. It's either electric or ground. Stab Gunk Shot. What do you guys think? Do we make the safe pivot into Crobat? Stab Gunk is okay, especially if it's Compound Eyes. BST is really good. 535. Want to at least use our speed to our advantage. Find out the last ones here. Decent typing, yeah. I mean, it's what? Psychic, Ice, Rock for its weaknesses. Immunity to getting poisoned and immunity to ground. Yeah, I said Psychic, Ice, Rock, oh, Electric. Yeah, I might not have said that. You're right. Dude, this Dugtrio is everywhere. Dude, 11 Dugtrios, nothing else. Bro, how many can we go? Oh, ooh. Power Gen. I'm really tempted to go for that first. I did say I wanted a Fire type. It's a Magmortar, not a Magmar, but that's okay. It has Shedinja coverage. We have Crobat as a good backup. I didn't see the last one, but I don't want first Mon Magic. Please have a good nature. Split attacker, one attack, airlock. It's workable. Airlock, Rain Dance. Stupid. I think we go with the Crobat instead. Defense is good. Fast and strong. It's very strong. 20 at 6. Bad nature. Bad dreams is okay. I guess not bad nature, because it can get more use out of Stab Gunk Shot. A bit more balanced than the Magmortar. Hidden Power is okay. It's gonna be different than what the other one we scouted was. It's based on IVs or EVs or something. We'll see. Perspective. So it's rock, water, or steel. Okay, it's rock or steel. If it's rock, that's pretty good. If it's steel, not so good. Natural counter to rest. Huge for the account. Mon is somewhere between average and copium. I mean, it's above average speed and it's a special attacker. The nature makes it split. It'll be like 18 at level 8, maybe 17. Antidote, huge. The minus defense definitely hurts it though, because it could have been a little tanky. Now it's kind of like average and a little frail on the special defense. Full heal. Alright, let's see what other options we have. I don't know if I would have preferred Mag Mortar or not, because at least it was like hyper offensive. Worst moves. Yeah, I mean, it only had one move, granted, but it did have a level up move it would have gotten as well. This one did not get a chance to hit that level up move, because it was 4 levels away instead of 1 or 2. I think it would have been 1, 6 into 7. Uh-oh, he said 6, 7. Such a stupid meme. Okay, it's rock. Interesting. It's a special defensive tank. It's got good speed. I want to say it doesn't have attack. Because like it did okay damage, but it wasn't that strong. So it could be a special attacker. I'm gonna find the last 2 here, then go back. Right, so no backup. So it's either stick with Crobat or make the pivot. And last option is Badoo. if we scout the defense and it's also really tanky on the defense side, then I'm gonna be worried that it has no offense. It might very well be a fast tank with very weak offenses. Yeah. I mean, I kind of think I should pivot to it. What do you guys think? Do we go with Tentacruel or do we stick with Crobat? Any thoughts, Adam? Watch, I bet Magmortar got Lava Plume at level 7. Or Dragon Pulse. Okay, he only has 2 moves. Unfortunate. We gotta do it, I think. No guard, extremely fast. I must have just been doing no damage. Damn, that is incredible speed though. Also no offense, I was right. Not even at 20 and 9. But if we get Oko moves, or like Zap Cannon, I don't know, maybe. At least 2 moves on Move Breather. Fire Fang won't miss. Okay, you're not cool. Good flinch. Ooh, good thrash. That could have been bad. Yeah, we just need Fissure, Sheer Cold, Guillotine, and Horn Drill. We need 4 PP maxes and Muddy Water might be good though as one of the slots over like Horn Drill. Because you do need something as coverage for Pokemon with Sturdy. Good burn. Alright, new move. Drill Peck. Okay. I'll take it. It's not special, sadly. Just give me one Oko move. I'd be so happy. Them tracing no guard actually doesn't help them because it's still active for them even when they're versing me. Like everyone technically has no guard. If we can just get some high power inaccurate moves, that would definitely help. It would compensate for our low offense. My child. Alright, sounds good, Christian. Nice, good hit. Just expecting a 3-shot there. Wood hammer. I mean, I'll take it. I need the coverage. Nice, good throw. Damn, all physical moves. Almost makes me wish I had a plus attack instead of plus special attack. Oof. That is a tank right there. Nice. Okay, not bad. Jeez. Nice crit. Ah, damn it. I hit myself in confusion. Zen headbutt, poison jab. Okay. Thunderbolt would have been nice to have. Definitely would have been nice to have. Needle arm, rock tomb, ice beam, facade. Blood slap. Alright. No one-hit KO moves. Adaptability. No fire move. So airlock was better. I don't know. On paper, I think McMortar looked better. On to the next. Battle armor, special attacker. Could evolve into Spiritomb or Drifblim. Nope. Bad. Whoa, special defense. Okay, neutral nature. Potential attract. Maybe a copycat into nasty plot. Some good options with the Firestone, Growlithe, Vulpix. Eevee, obviously. It's another one that I'm forgetting. PP Max. Ooh. Uh-oh. 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 Didn't like that. I can't attract him. Sad. Could try to go for the poison. Okay. Sniper looks like Shelgon from behind. True. Very, very true. Good crit. Okay, that might make the difference. Yeah, nice. Right, we are looking for a Firestone evolution, potentially. Vulpix, Growlithe, Eevee, and somebody I'm probably forgetting. Either I find the third Pokemon very quickly, or I don't find them for like 100 scouts. It's ridiculous. There it is. Flygon. Ooh. Little below average speed. 14 is average at 5. Keep looking. Potential though. Potential. Right, there was a slacking. Oof. Bit tankier now, so we can take that crit. Uh-oh. That changes things. I might have to make that Flygon pivot first anyways. But then it has Ice Ball. Ooh. I might just have to risk. Alright, there it is. Alright, so it's Flygon as the backup pivot. There's one more there. Good scout. What else do you have? Aeroblast. Okay, that was a crit. Oof, he crit. Ralts is the last one. Damn, I was really hoping for something better. Guess we go with the Flagon. Ooh. Weird. Split attacker, slow, glass cannon, filter. It does have headbutt, so we can actually scout. The one move it wouldn't show me. I was scouting it for a bit, it just would not tell me that it had it. But you can actually find out some other pivot options. I just wish we weren't 7 speed, that really hurts. So once we find something in the tree, we're not scouting all of them. Just gonna go with our first option. And I'm gonna start with only scouting 2 at a time. If we don't find anything, we'll go back through, scout for the third. It's just a low spawn rate, so I don't want to get stuck in too many fights. Porygon 2. We moved into your apartment. Nice. Congrats, Mr. LeBear. Welcome tonight. You have a couch from a friend. Nice. Hell yeah. Glad everything transitioned well. And growth, that's a good option. Guess we need to move at 5. Bubble Beam. No special attack. Could be min-max. I have Firestone, not a Leaf Stone. Unfortunate. Yeah, it has some pretty good evolutions. Rapidash. Okay. Any thoughts? What do you guys think? There was Tangrowth, Rapidash, Porygon 2. Both. Okay. Drifloon. Any thoughts in chat? What do you guys think? What do you guys want us to run? I can give a little bit more scout to the Porygon 2. Water Pulse Drizzle. That's interesting. It's a bit of an underdog. Yo, Leland, how you been? Can't evolve. That's. I don't think Slugma is a Firestone. I think it's a level up. The typing is pretty good on Lantern. Like I said, a little bit of an underdog level, but Drizzle Water Pulse, if it gets Thunder, would be really interesting. Does Cherry Grove, as in like the very first town? It does. That is where the Tangrowth is. Or do you mean this town? Is this cherry grove? This might be cherry grove. It does. We saw. Let's see if I can remember. We saw Togepi. Who's the other one? I don't think Toxicroak was here. There's another one. It wasn't great. It might have been Raticate. I think it was Raticate, and it was faster than me. That's why I didn't stay. Every location has 3. Fortress. That's the 3rd one. Oof. The one thing I don't have memorized are the town names. Why did I scout in the grass? That sometimes autopilot kicks in. Use a lantern as a fireball, just low level. I mean, they're all going to be low level. We're trying to get the level 5 if possible. Hey, Black Flare, welcome. We win in 25. Trust. Bet. That'd be glorious. Level 5 does exist. You just need it to also have Drizzle. That's a good special attacker too right there. Unfortunate. It's a bit of a Copian pivot. Like, there's a chance Porygon is better. But Porygon could also evolve into a worse Pokemon. So it's a bit of a risk. Oh yeah, for sure, this Solabear. I had to do that for my last apartment, and even though I downsized for this one, I had to leave behind about 80% of my furniture and such. So I'm once again kind of back in that situation myself now. It might be noticeable on the mic that the room I'm in is a little bit echoey just because of the lack of furniture, but we'll get there. All in due time. Come on, level 5 lantern. think a repel works on the trees, unfortunately. That'd be nice. To be able to, like, force a level 5 encounter. I'll consider you if you show me another move. Howl Aqua Jet is terrible. Damn, this lantern is not giving me any room to find it. Like, 90% of them are the wrong level, and that 10% that is a level 5 has not been drizzled. And all of that is getting outshined by the 80% encounter rate with Porygon. Welcome back, Christian. You excited for this underdog run? If we can get there in time before we die in the grass or the tree. If I find a level 4 with Drizzle, I think I might just take it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, I knew it was gonna come. Damn it. It's too good to be true. Oof. Oof. That's rough. Maybe it was for the best. I had a feeling it wasn't gonna be as viable as I wanted. Rapidash was slow. Slow bro, slow. Big fat Haunch Crow, that's interesting. Iron Head, Acid, Petal Dance, Fury Attack, Growth, Fuse Ray, Needle Arm, Shadow Claw. What was the other one we had? Tangrowth, Hustle, Soundproof. Who's not a special attacker, I was correct on that. No physical moves, 33, Double Slap, Gyro Ball, Gunk Shot, Magnet Bomb, Shadow Claw, Spilling Salt. I don't think he had what he needed in the early game. And Lantern did not have any special attack. Not even gonna waste my time. too slow. Super potion, nice. Uh-oh. Rats. No. I don't know if the drought was needed. Ooh, especially with a water spout on it. No blaze kick. Still would have been really good, regardless. Technician. Ice ball. Thunderfang. Low kick technician could have been cool. Power gen was too high. Ice ball again. Earth power. No blaze kick. Flock. That could have been cool. No worries. We're gonna keep going for probably maybe an hour. We'll see. I just need to go to the bathroom real quick, so I will be right back.
All right. Thank you for your patience. A little slow, but not the worst. Has stab. Oh wait, no. Actually, it is the worst. You know why? Because I'm pretty sure we're versing a ghost type. Unless we're versing Wormadam. But I think we're versing Ghastly. And if we are, we don't have any way to hit it. We find a Pokeball, we might make that Golbat pivot, try to get a friendship evolution. This last item can be a Pokeball. Nope. Right, let's see who we are versing. Nope, it's Ghastly. GG. Right? And a second ability. Interesting. Boomerang. Okay. Thrash. Uh-oh. Yeah, GG. Damn. Torrent. Bulk up. With bulk up. Shadow Punch. Normalize. Ooh. Of course. Didn't we find the Magmarizer? I don't know if that would have been worth it. Alright, new file. Come on. Two Sonic Booms should one-shot Garchomp. So as long as we can live, we have a chance to beat the rival. Okay. Yep. Perfect. GG. Nice.
Electabuzz is a good pivot, though I kind of think it's slow. It hasn't trapped us once, and we ourselves are pretty slow. Okay, one more over here. Ooh. It, the Electabuzz is like 8 speed. It's like extremely slow. It's number 3. But he's literally the only pivot. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Hey, Juice Boy, welcome. Surely you'll get lucky before 4K. I hope so. We can get one more Elite Four run. That'd be nice.
We just had one a few streams ago. We had a Vaporeon get to the Elite Four, but just couldn't break through. I kind of think we just stick with the Walrein. Best case scenario, we find the Electrovisor in the next area. One more visit to the Pokemon Center. Dude, this Relicanth is annoying as hell. This Relicanth is a bully. That's what it is. Alright, we got this. Oh, I missed. Okay, no special attack drop, so that's a one shot. Nice. We are pretty slow, so if we find a good Pokemon at good speed, I think we make a quick pivot. Though we are kind of tanky, so we could try to like tank hits. Waterstone, okay. EP Max, ooh. Second one of the night. No Waterstone. Bit faster. Yeah. Color change. I just want the speed, to be honest. Yeah, 34. I'll take that. I mean, it's a high special attack. Very fast, very strong. Not a great ability. Very low HP. But much better Pokemon to scout with. feel like I had decent special attack. Alright, well, not looking too good. One more left. Oof. That's rough. Just one last thing I want to do. Well, we're gonna go for the friendship evolution. I would be interested in running this Golduck if it had a special attack to start with. Like it is very fast and quite strong. Special defense is not great. Can either tell, but it's adamant. I prefer special attackers, but we end up with a physical attacker. We have three physical moves. I'll be quite upset if it is a special attacker. I guess Ursaring could have also been a pivot I didn't consider. But, uh-oh, no, Golbat, why? Oof. Okay, so we were getting Stab Dropek with a plus physical nature, but we were going to technically be a special attacker. Or Spear 13, oh. Flamethrower. Honey gather. Slow. Move wheeler, weather ball, trump card. That's it. No flamethrower. Alright. No worries. The Gator Speed Boost, Power Gem, Signal Beam, Shadow Ball, low special attack, low offense. If it got Nasty Plot, it could be a demon. But it would really need that setup if it wants to be anything. Or I could pivot. A modest nature would have really helped for sure. Wouldn't have made it average, it would have still been below, but it would have been very helpful. Because it's very likely super effective moves won't one-shot. Wouldn't hurt to look at our options. So far, nothing really jumped out to be a runner. Because if we do verse the rival and win, we could get a good move at level 6. I would definitely prefer Nasty Plot over Calm Mind. We might get 2 level up moves on the rival, depending on how much XP we get. Reason I'm scouting this last one is if it's not a pivot, then we know that not only do we do the rival, but we also go straight to the next trainer. The Pokeball I have actually is guaranteed to catch at this low level. So if we find something good, we don't have to scout it, we can just immediately catch it. Like if it's a Kingdra, Empoleon, etc. So it's worth the effort. It just sometimes the effort sucks because we are 32 scouts in and so far no luck. Ooh, all that for a tentacle. Rip. At least we're faster than everything in the grass, even though we're a hair under average. Pale Glow at level 6. Or Nasty Plot at level 8. Right, here we go. Okay. Nice. GG. Megahorn. I mean, I don't need light screen. I don't think we get to 8, but we get to 8 on the first trainer. Yo, what up, Craig? How you doing tonight? Yeah, unfortunately there's no Quiver Dance, but if we had Calm Mind with the ability, it would technically be Quiver Dance, but I definitely would prefer Nasty Plot. PP Max, wow. Interesting. Back to sleep soon. Well, thank you for joining. We're gonna go straight into the first fight. Yeah, it's just Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I work until 9 p.m. Well, Sunday I work until 7. But Friday, Saturday I work until 9. Mondays I'm typically busy until like 11, 12 o'clock at night. And then Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, really just depending on how my day goes. Bartending at a Chuck E. Cheese, that's hilarious. Oh no. Oh no, not the stab solar beam. No. That's GG. Yeah. I need a confusion. Okay, we live on 1. Ah, that KOs me. No! The anti-gator counter. Confused. I gotta risk it. Oh my god, the risk. Ah, it's 4 HP. Damn. Oh my god, it was Calm Mind at 8. That's insane. No way. Acupressure is interesting. Shadow Ball again. Would have just been Aeroblast, Acupressure, Calm Mind. And no pivot. Nah, Ice Ball, not Ice Beam. Sad. Very sad. I mean, it was kind of a gimmick. Balanced. Minus speed is unfortunate. Crush Grip is pretty good. Double recoil. No magic guard. We have the wrong guard. Energy Root. Very good. GG. Magnezone is interesting. Ooh. Really good special attack. We could do Magnezone. Don't mind that. Just one more right here. Case he ends up being slow. Yeah, the nature just doesn't optimize the Walrein. Because the speed and physical attack are like a hair below average. Ooh. That means the Magnezone is to level 6, so we lose a move. So we can either go with the level 3 Magnezone, or we give up a move. We can try to scout. Gotta be cautious. If he has stab, it would be dangerous. Shadow Punch, nice. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted. Oh, never mind. Damn it, I was gonna say I was kind of tempted to catch the level 3. Special attacker, yeah. Energy ball, muddy water, extrasensory, nature power. Could have been good. Oh my gosh, it got Thunderbolt. Damn it. That's insane. RIP. I would have been in a tough position on what move do I delete for Thunderbolt. So I would have had extra sensory, muddy water, energy ball, and either Shadow Puncher Magnastorm. Oh, that's sad. Flame Body, Split Attacker, Lascated, low HP. Goat Milk, nice. Bro, okay. Don't mind that pivot. I could run the Electivire, but we don't one-shot, we get one-shotted. Like, this is not living any hits. Low defense is low HP. The attack is decent. Welcome back, by the way, Christian. I don't know if you saw the stats in moveset on the Magnezone, but it's sad that we didn't get to run it because it would have been a really fun run. It got the TM Thunderbolt at Bugsy. Honestly, both offenses are still good, even with the minus special attack. It's really a split attacker. It's just fast and strong as a glass cannon. The car. Let's see, yo. Gets a new move at 5. The second is either level 5 or 6. It's gonna be 5. Flame Wheel. Crit. Okay. Could get rid of Harden at 5, potentially. I think we gotta start with Blissey and go from there. I would have considered the cart just as a joke, but you get a Blissey opportunity, you gotta go for it. Tempting to go for the level 3. Especially when the 5 is a 5% spawn. Got Calm Mind. We would also need 3 other moves. Just in general, physical or special. Frustration is going to do less damage the longer we're using this Pokemon. Poison Sting is very weak. Revenge is the negative priority. So regardless, we're going to need 4 full moves. Thinking of bulk up instead, physical. I mean, I could see that, but yeah, either or. Both options. There we go. That was a crit, damn. No defense? No. We're just very strong. Okay, so he keeps Harden and gets rid of something for Doom Desire. So I'm definitely going to go for that level 3 instead. bit riskier, but worth it. Okay. Glass Cannon 1 to Glass Cannon 2. Copy. Do you read me loud and clear? That's crazy. Who would have thunk another Glass Cannon? I mean, I knew the defense was going to be low with how much the Poison Sting did. Yo, Rizzo, how you doing tonight? Yeah, minus defense is also salt in the wound. Good speed though. Good speed, good offense. This is a level 3. It's looking like a level 5. There's one more here. The Queen. Stab? No! Wow. That's crazy. Natural Cure. Immunity, Poison Point, Flush to Purge, Hair Cutter. No worries. New file. Aquajet, Extra Sensory, Air Cutter. Offenses are a little low. Cannot be exploded on. Or Aftermath. I don't hate it. I mean, I've seen better, but I also don't hate it. Another Magnezone, but this one has slow start. Sad. RIP. Killed us before he gave us the chance. I would have given him a good run. I would have treated him like my own son. But no. Yeah, decent stats on the Floatzel. Hyper Potion. Getting some solid items early game tonight. Just not getting any Pokemon to match up. They're either not good or they're too good. Kaizo Paradox, yeah. Oof. Pretty much have to hope for a crit. That doesn't help. He high rolled. He did 11 on the first one. Second ability, special attacker. Not many special attacks. Thunderbolt Jolteon. That could have been cool. If I'm not mistaken, it was all three Pokemon in the lab with all birds. So we have Stone Edge and Stab Flail. Stab Flail is good because at the end of the fight, if we need to like guarantee a hit to knock out, then we get the damage boost. It'll be stronger for given chip damage, and it will not miss. I mean, I guess thick fat Altaria could be an option. It's got an immunity, it's got a lot of resistances. Damn, he crit. Being that. There are no pivots. One more. Rough night, yeah. Alright. Another glass cannon. But I'll take the speed. Poyon in the lap would have been beautiful. Thank you, Flair. Hope you're doing well. And I miss. Well, that's just unfortunate, because I moved first, too. So I might have been able to one-shot that. I actually thought I had a chance. Sight? Oof, no pivots. Slow start. I mean, Limber or Sphere, I guess. Bulk up, hidden power. Nothing for the physical side. Damn. But I am getting tired and need some sleep before work, so I shall be ending here. But appreciate everyone who joined. Tomorrow, do expect to be able to stream. Should go hopefully at like 10, if not like 11 or 12 like I've been doing. We'll see. But correct, we shall go again tomorrow. Hope you guys all have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Peace.